before the majlis, which we will have shortly, inshallah. We'll have the hadith dialogue as usual. And since we are commemorating the martyrdom of Imam Musa al-Kazim alayhi salam, the hadith I'm going to share is from Imam Musa al-Kazim alayhi salam. It is a very short yet very powerful hadith. And when I say powerful, it also has the meaning of power within it, so it is extremely powerful. The Imam sallallahu alayhi he says, "Man arada an yakuna aqwa an-nas falyatawakkal ala Allah." Whoever wants to be the most powerful amongst the people, then let them rely upon the Almighty God, upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Before I share my perspective or some reflection on the hadith, again I would like to allow the opportunity for Mu'min and Mu'minat to participate in this dialogue about this hadith. What do you take from this hadith? What do you understand? What is your perspective? If anyone wants to share their perspective or their understanding from this particular hadith. Again, man arada an yakuna aqwa an-nas falyatawakkal ala Allah. Whoever wants to be the most powerful amongst the people, let them rely upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, upon Almighty God. Any suggestions or thoughts, ideas?
From what I took from it, it sounds like if you need anything from God, such as like, I say if you want to be like CEO of a company, then you got to rely on God completely and trust Him, every part and every step.
Very good. So whatever you want to get in life, whether it's a CEO of a company or whatever, rely on God. Obviously, relying on God also means that we have to make sure that we go through the means to achieve something, but know that it's not about the people who you know, it's not about the money, it is about God permitting and allowing it to happen. So you rely on God, and if it is best, it will happen. Very good. Any other thoughts, ideas?
I think if you trust in Allah and you believe in whatever the word and love enough, it means no power can take away anything from you or take care of anyone. So you can rely on Him, and just like a very powerful supporter, very, very powerful supporter.
Beautiful.
Imagine you have a supporter as powerful as let's say, president. Are you worried about your tax, your money, or your house, or anything? Even more than that, I just said president as an example. So in this case, if you really trust on Him, and believe on Him, you know that He is able to do everything for you. You should not be
worried,
afraid of anything.
Very good. You said it pretty much. This is now. I just want to share one reflection in addition to what was said, and just to keep it brief, inshallah, unless anyone wants to interject or add anything. But one thing that perhaps we have to understand in this, from this hadith and most of our hadith, it is to understand that whenever we're speaking of power, whenever we speak of position, whenever we speak of higher places and better things or beauty, it is not to be taken materialistically. It is not to be taken from a shallow perspective of this materialistic world. So, for instance, somebody thinking, if I want to be the most powerful person, as in a physical person, fit and strong, that is one aspect of power. But power really lays in the heart. So, a believer who's strong in the heart, nothing will shake them, nothing will affect them. Nobody can convince them to do something against their principles or force them to do something against their principles. No bay'ah would be given. Imam Hussein alayhi salam, no matter how powerful the forces of his time were against him, and they got to the position where they were capable of gathering an army against the grandson of the Prophet and massacring him with his family. Even then, that did not make him weak or put him in a position where he would be willing to give them bay'ah or allegiance. Even then, he says, "Mithli la yubay'u." If that one like me would never pay allegiance to one like him. One like me meaning what? One who is powerful in their faith. One who is connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then no force can be stronger than the Almighty. Very beautiful reflections. Thank you. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the opportunity to be amongst those who rely upon Him and therefore be powerful in our faith. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. صلى الله وسلم على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أحسنت. So